Hey, Harvest Ridge, this is Pastor Jed, and in a few minutes I have the privilege of going down to True Light Ministry, and I'm actually going to be joining a number of people from Harvest Ridge who are already down there serving. Behind me, you can see all the paper goods that our youth group has collected over the last couple weeks. They did a paper drive, and we have the opportunity of giving away a lot of what God has given to us. Not only am I going to be taking paper goods down, but I'm taking bags and bags of clothing, and not only am I taking clothing, but I'm taking fish. Someone from our congregation has generously donated a lot of fish, so I get to extend the love of Christ. I get to extend the love of Harvest Ridge to our friends at True Light. And I want to say thank you for partnering in ministry. We're in the season when we're strengthening Harvest Ridge, and we're looking at the structure of Harvest Ridge, asking questions, how do we get stronger and more effective in this next season? Because when that happens, we're able to give more and more away. We're able to make positive investments in the name of Christ in our community. In your bulletin this week, you're also going to be receiving another invitation card. Not only are we reaching out to our community, but we're inviting our community to come in and to be a part of what we're experiencing here at Harvest Ridge. And so I want to ask you to pray about who you're going to give your invitation piece to. Pray that God would lead you to the right person, that you would have the courage just to walk up and say, hey, I want to invite you to our Advent series. I'd like to invite you to our Christmas Eve series. Here you go. Think about it. Pray about it. If you need a church home, we'd love for you to consider us. We're closing out the year, and we're closing out the year strongly. Unfortunately, our budget is not as strong or as healthy as it needs to be. And I want to just remind you that one of the ways that you can give generously is by supporting the ministry of Harvest Ridge. At the beginning of the year, we looked at our finances, and we made a promise to God that we would commit a certain percentage, we would give God a certain amount. And I want to ask that you and your family would stop and review how your giving has been, and if you've been able to keep up with your commitments. If you come into extra gifts, perhaps you will receive a bonus or a gift of some kind. We also want to ask you to consider giving a portion of that back to the ministry that is happening here at Harvest Ridge. It's easy to ask you to give because our church is busy giving away. And so we're not asking you to give so that we can hoard things for ourselves, but so that we can simply build a church in which gives our best away. And so please think about that, pray about that, and I'll see you on Sunday. Blessings.